Hello, teacher. Today our group will present about our group assignment of the subject securities analysis and investment. We are the group one. Uh, uh, Here are our group members. Me, Phan Minh Hiếu is a leader. Phạm Hà Minh, Nguyễn Gia Kỳ, Vũ Đức Anh, and Nguyễn Hà Trang. Uh, uh, to start, I will present the first part of the presentation about the general information and also the design investment policy statement for 2023. About the general information, as a management portfolio, we have the investor, and the investor profile is here, as you can see on the slide. She is 30 years old, a journalist, and a single. About the net worth assets, it estimate about the 3 billion VND, and the portfolio value of her is estimate about around 1 billion, 1 billion VND. About the investor portfolio profile, uh, she it had it has 5 stock. First is BBC. The full name is BBK Joint Stock Company. DIG, Construction Investment Development Corporation. REE, Refrigeration, Mechanical and Electrical Joint Stock Company. VNM, Vietnam Dairy Products Joint Stock Company. And VHM, Vinhome Joint Stock Company. To start with part 2 is we design investment policy statement for 2023. At this part, we will care about 3 aspects. First is the client expected return. My client is an individual investor who want to invest with a capital of 1 billion BND to make a moderate profit. Her investment goal is to create a passive income channel and saving for the future. Therefore, I will put an expected weekly profit of about 1.5% on this client. About the potential risk of client's investment portfolio, since my client is a journalist, so her monthly income is stable and really high. She is 30 years old, so in the future her job will probably grow over time more. So the moderate risk strategy would be suitable for her. So for her goals such as saving or creating passive income channel. About the client's investment constraints, like liquidity and duration. About the liquidity, my 30 years old investor has low liquidity needs as a goal when investing is for long-term future plans. About the duration, because of her saving plans for the future, my 30 year old investor has a long investment horizon time. Therefore, I have chosen a 7-year period for my client. To move on to the next part is a Hà Minh presentation.
Hello teacher, I am Hà Minh. We talk about the construction of the client's investment portfolio by applying the Markowitz theory. Firstly, we have to calculate the expected return variance and also the standard deviation. As you can see on the slide, the expected return of Vietnamese is the is negative, and we have to decide to remove the Vietnamese from the portfolio. Next, we have to calculate the matrix correlation and matrix covariance of the client's portfolio. As you can see on the slide, the answers or the results of matrix correlation and the matrix covariance between the BBC and DIG is a negative. We can understand that the why BBC stock increase, the DIG stock will reduce, and why the DIG's increase, the BBC stock will reduce. So we have conclusion that BBC and DIG stock will not on the same portfolio. Next, we have we have to use the software to choose Markowitz portfolio for meeting my client investment goal. With the assumption the expected return of my client's portfolio is about 1.5%, and we have to calculate that DIG with the rate of 47.4% and REE with the rate of 52.6% is the best or the most suitable strategy to invest on the actual stock market for meeting the expected return 1.5% and also minimize the variance or the risk. Next, with the DIG and RE stock, we after that we have to analyze this in details and evaluate these both stock. So with the first one, with the DIG stock, DIG or the DIC company have the capital about more over 20 billion Vietnam dong, and also the volume of this stock is about more over 600 million shares. DIC is also named a Development Investment Construction. GSC is a joint stock company located in Vietnam, and it was established in 1990 by the Ministry of Construction. After 30 years of development and foundation, DIC Group has become one of the biggest enterprise in the field of investment and development of a large real estate project, and it also has many projects such as industrial areas and office building and apartment buildings for sale or for rent. Moreover, DIC Enterprise also actively participate or take part in investing capital to subsidize. With the shareholder, the biggest shareholder in the DIG is the Him Lam Real Estate Enterprise, with the ratio is about 16.7%. Next, we have to analyze the business strategy and also the SOWT of DIG. DIG has many strategies to invest to development in the future. They will continue to build. Firstly, they continue to build and participate in projects for community purpose, and this is one of the good ideas. Simultaneously, they maintain the growth momentum to keep the leading positions in Vietnam real estate market. After that, they planning to expand business and constantly innovate in order to satisfy the customer needs, and they also strengthen the international cooperation to expand the market share to the foreign countries or the international. Also, the business strategy, we have to know the strength, the weakness, the opportunities in the future, and also the threat, the risk. With the first, we have to know the strength. With over 30 years of experience of development and foundation, now DIC has an advantage of a large clean land stretching across many provinces all over in Vietnam. And so that DIC also produce high quality and legal products for the investor. The weakness, staff qualification or the quality of the staff service are not uniform, and this is because of the shortage of high quality human resources. Besides that, the promotion activities of the business or the marketing on TV, on the website, or the social media is still lackluster, and as a result, it will make the company brand still unknown to many people. It is not well known than VIN or Novaland. With the opportunities, the real estate market is more and more expanding in the future due to the increasing population. And this is both an opportunity and also challenges for any company, not except for the DIC. Besides that, the real estate market benefit greatly and have a great profit, and it has a condition to increase the value due to the policy of the government. Finally, the threat in the future. The first one, the system of legal document is lacking, and the administrative procedure have not been completely removed, including the execution of project is interrupted. The cost, secondly, the cost of raw material and other expenses have increased due to the war between Russia and Ukraine, and also the COVID-19. The third, and also finally the final reason is the domestic is becoming more competitive due to the appearance of many potential companies that threat the market share of the company. Next, the main market ratio. This is the table. This is the table. We talk about the EPS, ROE, and ROA of the DIC group from the 2019 to 2021, and we have a conclude and the conclusion that DIC or the DIG stock market has a potential profit in the future, and is an ideal stock to invest. Next, HÂNG will talk about the REE stock.
Hello teacher, I'm Chang, and I will talk about the rest of our presentation. Firstly is REE. Refrigeration Electrical Engineering Corporation is a Vietnam-based company engaged in the construction and engineering sector. The company principal activities are mechanical and electrical engineering, survive, manufacturing, assembling and distributing air conditioning system, real estate development and management, as well as power generation and water supply. And we have some numbers such as total capital around 3 trillion VND, the volume of list stock around about 300 stock, and its number is the same on the volume of outstanding stock. The sector including construction and engineering. And we have some major shareholders such as Platinum Victory, PTE, Point Ltd, Nguyễn Thị Thanh Mai, and Nguyễn Ngọc Hải. Next is business strategy and SWOT analysis. About business strategy, the current visible activity of the company are mechanical and electrical engineering survive, manufacturing, real estate development and management, and risk financial investment in infrastructure sector, and will continue to develop core products. About the SWOT analysis, the trends, consumptions by customer agents who buy raw material achers and highly appreciated in mutually beneficial purchase and real relationship and develop together with the factory. There are many domestic and foreign partners who want to business cooperation. The staff have good professional qualification and the sense of responsibility in their work. Reputable brand, many traditional customers stay with the company. Modern technological live meeting production. This can produce many types of products, have a good relationship with suppliers. So VI冶achieved the highest profile margins over the last 2 years, thanks to the main contribution from the power segment. The weakness due to the lack of the weak workforce because of the pandemic is only ensure about 16% of the capital of main machinery and equipment, affecting production and business efficiency. So the M&E segment should recover in the medium and the long term thanks to large bidding package. The opportunity in the long term when the epidemic is under control. M&E product export volume through the US market will grow stronger. The threat in 2020, the world and Vietnam have experienced a year of turmoil and challenge when the century of pandemic COVID-19 raged everywhere, disrupting the global production chain, negatively affecting global health and economy. Faced with challenge, VI冶Corporation is not only more cautious in risk assessment and workforce management, but also quickly adopt and seize opportunities, focusing on industry less affected by disease, especially the industry of renewable energy. And the main market ratio, as you can see the table on the slide, we have EPS of 2019 is around 5,000. In 2020 is the same. In 2021 is 6,000. ROA is reduce between 2019 from 2019 to 20 to 2021 annual ROE is reduce the same. So about the stock valuation, the DEG beyond the results we calculate in the Excel file. DEG is predicted at the price of 49,793. The REE based on the results we calculated in Excel file. REE is predicted at the price of 125,318 VND. And it's the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.